How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Goldmine Scenes podcast. Today, I think we're just going to be talking about a bunch of video game stuff. I was supposed to get one out yesterday, but didn't really have any time. But yeah, I'm getting it out today, and I'm happy to do that finally because trying to keep it consistent. Um, each day, I'm going to try to keep it consistent with a certain topic or something like that. I mean, it depends. I'll ramble whatever on my mind, and then I'll get into the topics that I have, like as per usual. But today, I think we just have a few articles to look at, and well, there's like six, but it won't take that long. Excuse me. But first one I wanted to start off with, good lord, is the video game makers say death of console is near. Now I don't fully believe in that, but I mean I can understand like maybe 2025 we'll be moving away from things, with better technology. But I mean, new games are coming out. Games are coming out next year. They were talking to like one of the Ubisoft guys, Ubisoft, whatever, however you want to say it. But they they talk about how more games are being mobile, like Fortnite, PUBG, Nintendo is being more mobile, and I can understand that. But I mean, people do like playing console games, and I understand PC games. People want to play games like walking around in mobile, but it's gonna take a lot if you want to put a console game on on a little portable device like a cell phone or something like that. That's going to take a little bit more computing power, like on your mobile device, that whatever you're using. But obviously, someday it'll probably go out. I mean, who knows? Technology is just going to get better and better for all I know. And when I'm probably like in my 40s and 50s, technology is probably going to be so far out with what they'll be doing, it'll be insane. So I'm not too worried, personally. But I thought it was an interesting read, and yeah, I don't. They're talking about how people make a bunch of revenue and stuff, but I don't see how that would be how that would be a big issue. I mean, when you go back to the whole like Nintendo Sega days, that dissipated after PlayStation came to the game, and then Sega backed out after they failed, turned to just video games, and it became like Nintendo PlayStation for a while. The PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and then the Xbox, original Xbox came out. I can't exactly remember when. And the PS2, so then Xbox got into it finally. They kind of came in late, but they still managed to hang on and keep going. But I don't see a big fall anytime soon. But it someday. I don't think it's near. I mean, unless you consider 2025 near, but who knows? But we'll see soon enough. I don't think it's going out that quickly. The next thing I was going to talk about, it's 7 most annoying things about video games, and readers feature. And this is from like a person that is it's just a reader, someone who reads the site, reads articles, and he tuned in, sent in a few of his things that bugged him, and I agree on some of them, but I'll what my most annoying things are after I read this. But his first thing is boss battles, and excuse me, but yeah, I can understand what he's saying. He's saying like how you barely get past boss battles, with barely any health, or some boss battles are tedious and really hard, and I can totally see that. But then that's the kind of challenge of the game, That's the whole. I mean, you can go back and look at like certain games that are really hard, like Mega Man. I mean, not maybe really hard, but they're pretty difficult. Mega Man 2, um, Ninja Gaiden, Metro, not Metro. Why can't I think of the game? Metroid. Yeah, there you go. Metroid. All that stuff. The classic games. What Doom is a good one. Recent Doom, old Wolfenstein, the new Wolfenstein. I mean, that's the challenge of the game. I don't think you're supposed to come out full health. That's the challenge of it all. So I don't really agree with boss battles, but I can see where he's coming from. They can get tedious depending on what's happening, and I hate retrying and retrying and retrying and retrying. But that's the challenge of the game. The second one is online multiplayer. Well, um, I can also see that. I can see why multiplayer is annoying, but then again, I mean, you have to go really into it. The connection. You can think of the game itself. How well does the game play? The connection. Like he said in here, he would usually get sniped in the head from the other end of the map by someone using a sniper rifle, and like they're just barely trying. But that happens in video games. Those sweaty try hard people, and you know, um, one thing he said, one thing I used to find infuriating was when I was winning at FIFA Online and the other person knew they couldn't beat me, so they would keep pausing the game and hope that I would quit and forfeit the match. Well, it's like, you can do that, but it's like you won. You still won. And just do something else. Go play. Do something else in the meantime. That's when I'd whip out a mobile game or turn on YouTube and be like, all right, well, I'll just waste my time on here since this guy's a little baby back bitch. Um, and yeah, I can see why online multiplayer gets frustrating. Everyone, no matter what, it'll always be annoying to everyone because you'll have good days and bad days, and that's how it always is. But yeah, okay. Walking really slowly, like I don't necessarily know what he means. Um, well, yeah, like right here. I'll just read the little part that he says. I play a fair few adventure type single player games, and it always seems to me that there is always one part of the game whereby the main character gets injured, usually after a cutscene involving a fall, or you have to spend the next few minutes walking slowly whilst the character clutches his side, and after given the amount of time, everything is back up to normal again. I work in A&E and can tell you a ruptured spleen or punctured lung won't sort itself out in a minute or two. The main offenders of this are Uncharted and Tomb Raider. Okay, yeah, I know what he means. Like, they have those huge falls or just huge accidents, and they're like, oh, I'm so hurt, and they get up like 5 minutes later, and they're all fighting and ducking and rolling and shooting. And yeah, it's pretty unrealistic. But it's a video game. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's a video game. Now, a few of these things are just kind of nitpicky, and you can't really say like, oh, blah 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 blah. Well, you know what? It's a video game. Sorry. I mean, do you want him to just have your character die at the end of the game, or have some boring bullshit cutscene where they have to come in and heal him, and he sits around for like a week, and then just let the game. Jesus Christ. Just play the fucking game and enjoy it for what it is. You don't have to go, oh, well, I work in an emergency thing, and I know for a fact that it's like, bro, now you're just ruining the game. Just turn the game off. Now you're just ruining it. Shut up. The beginning of games. So tutorials and stuff, I'm guessing. It's like, okay, cool. You don't like tutorials, complicated controls. Yeah, I can understand where they don't tell you the controls. But I don't know. And he's just nitpicking. He's just like, I like this one though. Sucker punches. Like complicated controls, I can totally understand. But I mean, then again, you have to understand: is the game working that well in general? It's not just the controls. Is the game shit? Is there something wrong with the game? Just the mechanics don't work well. That's another thing too. Sucker punches. My best example is like Doom, where I'll be in a heated situation on a hard ass difficulty, shooting people, blowing huge fucking demons up, doing it, they're trying super hard, and one of the stupid little fucking tiny little peon guys throws a little tiny fireball at me, and I'm dead. Oh my god, really? Out of everyone, your stupid bitch ass kills me, and I can see what he means by that. I hate that. And then myself, I can agree with that as well, because recently I was playing Wolfenstein, and I got really mad, had to go rant to my mom because I lived with no one else and no one was online, so I had to just explain to her why I was upset. And after a while, I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I should just calm down and play the game, which I did, and I got through it eventually. But I just kept getting mad. At a certain, I understand why I was getting mad because, like in Wolfenstein, when you kill someone and they fall down, you can usually just walk right through their bodies. Like, and I'm guessing they'd be walking over it, I guess, in reality. But at this certain instance, the two people I killed fell down, and it was like not in a cutscene, but it was like right after a cutscene. It was like kind of cinematic, where it's like, okay, do this, and then I got out, killed the guy, and then they fell down with their little animation. But then I went forward to pick up the gun, and the guy's body was blocking me, and I'm like, what the hell? Why can't I get my gun? So I had to walk around to the side of the body, press X like 3 times, wait for the font, the prompt, the X prompt, has to pop up on screen, and I was mashing, kept doing it. By the time that would happen, the AIs would lock onto me with their aim, automatic aim, and since on hard ass difficulty, I'd get dead. Just two little quick shots and I'm dead. And I got so mad, but eventually, I got through it and I calmed down, and I was like, you know what, I just needed to do that. Just ignore it. Get through the bullshit. I understand why I'm getting mad. Just calm down, do it, and you'll get through it. But yeah, a few of his things are very, very nitpicky, and you just really gotta think about it. You can't just go, oh, this, and this is why, and it's stupid. Well, this is probably why, and this is probably why. So, think about it. Yeah, a few of his things were pretty fucking nitpicky. So, anyways, next one. Let's see. What the fuck? Okay, no. God damn it. What is this doing? I had a fucking thing. Got all this bullshit Flash player crap popping up on my phone, on my computer. Okay, you know what? I'm just closing that. Let's see, options. I just want to delete some shit off my downloads. Like, what is this fucking? Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. I don't give a fuck. Next thing is the biggest video game day of the summer didn't need a major release. And they're just talking about how, recently, new games are coming out, but I mean, there's nothing really catching on because all these other games are like, oh, hey, we're still doing great. We don't need to worry about anything. As for instance, like Fortnite's birthday patch, they have like Fortnite's birthday patch, which was fun. Played it. Then also it says also today GT Online after hours is a major update for Grand Theft Auto Online in a sprawling multiplayer mode, a game that has sold more than 80 million copies and is touted as the most profitable entertainment product of all time. That's very true. Now, you'd have to go in between GTA 5 and Fortnite because I also have a article over here that says Fortnite, a free video game, is a $1 billion money making machine, and it says has generated $1 billion in revenue. So now, I'm curious. Let's see, GTA 5 versus Fortnite. Yeah, revenue. There you go. Because you always, whenever a GTA thing comes out, like on Instagram, for instance, GTA posts will come out, and then you'll see all these little fucking like fanboys and all just the most annoying motherfuckers that just go, "Oh, Fortnite's better. GTA's dead. Fortnite's better. Fortnite's better, guys. Fortnite is so much better." Okay, first of all, they're totally different fucking games, so you cannot say which one is better. You you never will, because they're totally different. It's like comparing Overwatch and The Last of Us. They're totally different fucking games. You can't say which one's better. Obviously, people will go, oh, The Last of Us. Well, it has a crazy cool, it's a single player game, deep, enthralling. People loved it. It's been appraised and won awards. Overwatch is an online competitive multiplayer game. They're totally fucking different. GTA, single player campaign, online multiplayer where you play friends and make money and create an enterprise. Fortnite is an online survival game, where you just go in and you try to survive as long as you can, and it's like last man standing wins. That's nothing what GTA is like. So you can't compare the two. But people will compare revenue because when GTA Online came out, it was just like the they made $500 million in like the shortest amount of time because of the shark cards. Shark cards you can get 300 million, 800, 8 not 300, 3 million, 8 million, 10 million. You can buy all these things and then just cash the fuck out. Fortnite has cosmetics, so you can buy big coin packs and buy a shit ton of fucking cosmetics. And what do? You cash out on like the biggest fucking thing you can get, like $100 one, and you can buy a shit ton of fucking cosmetics, and that's how they're racking in all their money. And then people, buying like the $20 version, the like $30 version, the 50 or 60 or 70. Those versions that you can buy of Fortnite just come with cosmetics. They like, I'm sure if you bought like the $30 version, it would give you the what do you call it? I can't remember what it's called. I have it, but you can unlock tons of stuff, all cosmetics. Taunts, sprays, dances, all sorts of stuff. And pickaxes, umbrellas that you come down with. Your things that you float down with your parachutes, skins for your guys, backpacks, the whole fucking shebang. The fucking beams of light that fall behind you, your fall trail or whatever they call it. So there's a lot of incentive to get this stuff. And yeah, so that is the debate of which one has made the most money. Let's see. Fortnite is following the blueprint of most profitable video game of no. Okay, well, I think this is between the. Okay, this is just about Fortnite. Has successfully emulated GTA Online business model. Take-Two Interactive Software GTA Online was one of the first games that continuously released. Okay, I don't give a fuck about that. Let's see. I want to get to the money parts. Okay. Let's see. Fortnite ranked. Oh, Fortnite racked in 233 million in revenue across all platforms, according to research firm Superdata. I don't know when that was because I just have an article that says a billion. Before Fortnite, there was Grand Theft Auto Online, which helped lead the video game industry towards a subscription-like business model through Grand Theft Auto Online, released in 2013. The two games continue to bring in more than $6 billion in revenue, and holding companies Take-Two Interactive Software. Jesus Christ. Let's see. GTA 5 is the biggest and most profitable. It's the highest grossing entertainment product of all time. Let's see. It has sold more than 95 million units. Each of the units includes access to GTA Online. They estimated GTA Online alone contributed $1 billion in revenue. Prior to GTA Online, no one really knew how to encourage users to spend real money on virtual goods. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so it's like $60 for the game, and then you gotta do. They can pay for all the fucking shark cards. Let's see. This doesn't really say. I want a comparison. Fortnite has more monthly active users than GTA Online. Well, obviously. Okay, there's no real thing that shows the two. But let's see, the whole monthly active users. Well, it's like you think about it, 876. The game's 5 years old. Fortnite is like maybe a year. obviously there's more people because people like Fortnite, so they'll go and play it. And then people, oh, excuse me, and then people would go, oh, Fortnite's better. It's a totally different game. Maybe you're just enjoying it better, but it's a totally fucking different game. Oh, why do you say that? Because you like a GTA better than Fortnite? No, I'm just saying because it's true. And let's see. I thought this was silly. I heard this the other day. It says Fortnite megastar Ninja never streams with women to protect his wife. Um, that's all because he doesn't want it to seem like they're flirting or anything like that, because then immediately it'll get picked up on the media and then it'll be spread everywhere. Oh, he's flirting with this. You know how you don't do that and you can still stream with girls? You go, you talk to them like your friend. Like, yeah, this chick up here is it's just like a picture. It says Twitch streamers have mixed reactions with Ninja's choice not to play with female streamers. I can understand why, but it's a stupid ass reason. Like, I can see his point, because the media will, take everything out of context and do all the bullshit. But you know how you don't do that? You just don't do any flirty shit. That's it. You go. You treat them like anyone else that you'd love to play games with. I don't want to say treat them like a guy, but I mean, for like when you're playing with anyone in a game, you're doing really good. You're like, oh, good shit. Yeah, I'm sure you can say bro, like good shit, bro, or like good movie, just anything, like, get him, shoot him, fuck him up. Yeah, good shit. Fuck yeah. It's like you can talk to a girl like that, just like you can talk to a guy, because you're doing good at the game. You're getting excited. You can still do that. Be like, good moves. Like, oh, good shit. That was hella smart, dude. Good shit right there. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's like you can totally do that. But whatever. He can just be afraid like that, I guess. He can be a sensitive sourpuss. And yeah. That, I guess that's a problem, but whatever. I just thought that was silly. And that, yeah. But yeah, they're talking about, like, back before I went on that tangent about the what do you call it, ad revenue. There's the Fortnite birthday patch, which did great. Fortnite's still big. GTA, midnight club update, the after hours update with the nightclubs. Um, I didn't know anything about this. Metal Gear Solid 5 got an update for the multiplayer, first in years, new weapons, blah blah blah. Don't care. No Man's Sky Next is what they called the biggest update ever for No Man's Sky, which is technically the update that has all the stuff in it that you saw originally when it came out in 2016. So it's like, oh, you see, oh, all the freighters, we can take over this and fly to this and shoot this and discover this. Yeah, now it's all in the game. So they should have announced it in 2016 or whenever, and then released it this year, as No Man's Sky. It's like it would have been done so much better. But yeah, now that update's out, everything's in it, and it's the game it should have been on release. Not necessarily should have been, or was led to, led everyone to believe that that's what it was going to be. So that's good. And then the last one is Overwatch, as it always is popular. I love Overwatch. It's fun. Just started playing it recently again. Haven't been in the mood. I've been in like the Smite, GTA, Forza mood, War Thunder, that type of shit. Haven't really been in the Overwatch mood, but played it yesterday. Had fun. And, and start playing it again. Once I'm in the mood, of course. The next one, not really going to say much. Box of original 1999 Pokemon cards sells for $56,000. It's been in the guy's care originally since it released in 1999 and only suffered a tiny little ding on the corner. But it's an original, it's classic. I mean, it's like the same thing when I talked about last time, like the Aerosmith van. Even though it's a beat up piece of shit, I'm sure it'll go for money. That cash, that cold cash that everyone likes. And yeah, that's pretty crazy that it sold for that much. But Pokemon fans are hardcore, and that's what they'll do. It's a 20-year-old Pokemon booster pack. Holds it's 11 card pack, 5 common, 3 uncommon, 2 energy, and 1 rare and or foil card. The base
based on production, the odds of pulling a foil card are nearly 3 to 1. Um, are nearly 3 to 1 packs. I don't know why I said packs at the end, but it's nearly 3 to 1 with 396 characters for gem mint 10 hollows and other high grade treasures. The sky's the limit for this transcendent non-sport box. Um, oh yeah, it's going strong and people still love it. And then that my last thing was the whole Fortnite $1 billion money making machine, and I explained why that's all very popular because of the whole um, cosmetics and different versions of the game. But yeah, that's all I had to talk about today. And dang, 25 minutes. That's not bad. Yeah, I hope you guys are still sticking around. Enjoyed my little blabbering about video games and whatnot today. Didn't have much planned. Just something was out there I knew I had to record, and these things piqued my interest. So yeah, I hope you guys had a really good time listening, and I will catch you guys on the next Goldmine Scenes podcast. See you later.